everyone, it's Melanie, and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. So today is one of those days that is worthy of celebrating. So before we get started in today's video, I know you guys seen the title, you're excited, I'm excited, but we have to stop and take the moment to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so very much. One of my favorite things to do here on this platform is to teach and to inspire and to empower and to encourage. And through partnerships with companies like Cricut that are very true to me and true to my brand, I'm able to bring you guys beautiful content, such as the content that you're going to be receiving today. So now that has been said, I wanted to kind of just have this sit down talk with you guys to kind of share my story and how I have used Cricut to kind of level up different areas of my business. For those of you guys who are new here, you may not have seen my video on how I made $6,000 using my Cricut. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it here or here. So definitely feel free to go back through this video once you finish watching it to click on it so that you can get in on the behind story. You can get in and kind of catch up with the rest of the Lux family here. And so with that being said, today I want to teach you guys, I want to take this opportunity to teach you and to share with you how I use Cricut, like the plethora of ways that I have used Cricut to level up my business. So if you are excited about this content, just pause it right now and put an excited emoji or heart or Google eyes or googly eyes or whatever you want to call them down in the comments, because I cannot wait to share. And we are going to start now. Surprise! We are going to be doing an entire office makeover for one of my clients who also happens to be an amazing YouTuber, Shalay Morgan. So this is her warehouse area. We thought about organizing and making it a great space for her multiple businesses, including her Poshmark store. And the other side of the warehouse had two office spaces. There's the front office space, which has lots of beautiful natural sunlight. We hear a few decorating ideas that she had for the front office space. And then in the back office space, it also was the exact same size. And here are some decor ideas for that as well. I knew we wanted to start out with branding, and so I could not wait to pull out my Cricut to get started with this project. Now, starting this project was relatively easy. You could go into the design space, click on the canvas, and then you can also look up images to see if there were any images or anything that you needed to add into your project. Now for me, I knew that I was going to be using an existing logo that she already had made, so I wanted to download her logo into the Cricut, which was super easy to do. I love this because it was a great way for me to introduce her brand and to decorate her office and just kind of maximize her brand all around. So the first thing that I wanted to do was kind of choose how I wanted the image type to be. At first, I was going to go complex, but then I changed my mind and decided to keep it simple. And once you upload your logo design that's already pre-designed, you can select what your image type is, and then you can go in and remove or erase any aspects of the brand that you didn't want. And so for me, the first time I did it, this is just to show you that if you don't make any changes and if you do make changes. So once you try to cut that image, it's just going to be kind of a blank image. So make sure you go in and you can also print it and then cut it. Let's say you didn't want to monogram it onto something. You could print it on your printer, and then your Cricut would just cut the entire circle out. For me, I wanted it to be more transparent, like a PNG. And so because of that, I'm going to go back in and show you guys how you would take the image and you would, I'm going to delete this one really quick. You're going to take the image and then you're going to remove all of the other aspects so it could be transparent. So the first thing you will need to do is go in and select your logo. Once you select your logo, you will upload it into the Cricut design space, and so you would click on open, and then once you click on open, you would close it, go back in, and you can go from there. I'm going to choose the simple design because it's a very simple logo. Now, if it had a lot of colors and things like that, I would probably go moderate or complex, but because it's just black and white, I'm going to go simple. And then all the gray area is what I want to disappear. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to click in those gray areas, and then you will see them turn into like a checkerboard, and that lets me know that those areas have been removed. So, and then be sure to go in and click in each letter because I want the letters to be open as well. Again, I want it to look like a P and G. Now that you have your transparent logo and you've imported it into your canvas, the next step is to size it according to what you're doing in terms of your project. For this particular project, I am cutting it on my Cricut Explorer 3, and I'm also choosing to use smart materials. I absolutely love the roller option because I'm able to do larger scale projects such as this one, and you guys are going to see how it all turned out. Also, using the smart materials makes it easier for me to weave, and having the roller makes the project very simple for me to do. So here is how it turned out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is going to be a little bit tedious because of the thin lines. So I'm going to cut the camera off so that I can have all my nerves together while I transfer this over. But just be mindful too, when you're building your brand, think about transferability in your logo, because everything else is pretty cool, but like the smaller your letters are, the smaller the lines are, the harder it is to transfer it into logos and things like that. Now this B, her sub logo was perfect. It transferred. You see how well that transferred? But this little bitty skinny line, we're gonna have to work on them. So I will come back and show you guys what it looks like once we get it on the door. I did use permanent vinyl, and permanent doesn't mean it's going to be removed. I mean that it's not removable. It means that it is it's removable, but you just have to use like heat and some other things like that to get it removed. So definitely check that out. Okay, you guys, now that we have it on the door, I think it's safe to say that it's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. The first mistake I think I made was cutting it so small. I probably should have gone with more like 24-inch round circle or a 20-inch round circle. The thin line did not make it on the door. It's very hard for me to kind of transfer it because it was so thin. And so we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to recreate this, call in some reinforcement. You may be able to, cut it and print it into sections. And so instead of me trying to print it all together, maybe I need to do the circle and then do the B and then the body brand at the bottom, and just kind of take that approach, because right now this is not the experience that I was hoping for her clientele to get in terms of entering into the front door. Yeah, this is not the assignment. I understood the assignment, but I didn't ace it. So let's try it again. Okay, you guys, so this is more like it. I did back up a bit so that you guys could see the true color of the logo. I absolutely love it. It is very large, very present, and it definitely represents her brand overall. So now that we got the first portion done, let's get into branding some items inside of the office. Now, before we hop into the next project, I want to take a second to share with you guys my Cricut Explorer 3. I love it because it has this amazing tray that comes with it where you can kind of latch it on, and then you can also use your smart materials that is on a roll, so you don't have to use the mat. And once you put that roll in, it will continue to print. This is great for projects, especially with branding, like what I'm currently doing with creating the larger logos, Also, when you're doing multiple prints, like we're going to be doing in the project coming up next, you can just continue printing on that roll and you don't have to worry about stopping and changing out the mat or preparing more than one mat for your projects, because it can just flow continuously. So I'm super excited about it. I love it for every aspect of my business, in interior design and event planning. And as you can see, I'm also assisting my client with some designing, as well with branding her business from start to finish. So this is going to be so much fun. I'm able to use it for every aspect of her business, from the actual office itself in terms of decor, and then also in the marketing and promotional materials that you will see me sharing next that she'll be using with her clientele. So if you're interested in purchasing a Cricut Explorer 3 or a Cricut Maker 3, which is what I use primarily in my business, I will leave a link down below so that you can check them out. I promise you guys that they are the gift that continues to give in business and in my personal life. One of the other things that I love about the Cricut is that it definitely allows you to incorporate brand continuity in throughout your business. For example, we've already done the logo on the front door. Now we're going to use that sub logo and we are going to put it on this really cute coffee or tea and snack tray. It's the double B. I could have put it on the coffee cup, but that is just so typical. So I decided to put it on the side, and it would be a great onboarding gift for your clients, a great advertising gift, or you could even sell these to others if you wanted to use it as an extension of your business to be able to make and sell products. So there are so many different diversified uses for it. But again, I just love the idea that with my Cricut, I'm able to really take hold of that brand continuity, and I'm able to personalize any aspect of my business, whether it's a logo or taking that center of the logo, which is the sub logo, and implementing it into gifts and other products that you can either sell or use them as a part of your service. There are a plethora of products that you can sell in your business using Cricut, from customized t-shirts and mugs and cups, or even customized artwork and pillowcases, you name it. There are so many items that you can sell and create revenue with using your Cricut. Now, a huge portion of being able to sell your business, if you want to really upscale your business, you want to invest in materials, packaging and materials that also display your brand. Now, I purchased these handled mailers off of Amazon. I absolutely love them. I got them in white because I knew that I wanted to customize them using my Cricut Explorer 3. I love the handles because they are easy to kind of carry in and out of the post office. And so, ease of use is very important to me. The next thing that I did was that I added the sub logo at the bottom left hand corner of each of these mailers to give your packaging that personalized touch. I do love this also because if I wanted to include something around the holiday, maybe a tree with your logo on it, or just a different type of logo or branding on the packages, because you have a Cricut, you can quickly and easily do that as well. So I love the ease of use from all standpoints. So once I put the logo on, I simply peeled it off. I love the fact that it transfers off so easily. I was really worried, like, what if this gets stuck in the plastic? You guys, it works perfectly fine. It came off so easy, and I absolutely love the way that that looks. And even as it's being mailed, your logo will be noticed. And so just having that brand continuity, it's so important in every single aspect of your business. So here is a quick look at the before, along with the inspiration for the front office and the back room. We ultimately decided to keep the front office, and the back room a waiting or meeting space for her clientele. And now here is the after. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a huge thumbs up. If you're interested in the Cricut, I'm telling you guys, it's the gift that keeps on giving. I got my very first Cricut for Christmas one year, and I still have that same Cricut, and I cannot be more thankful. Anytime I'm thinking of a gift, whether it's for my birthday or for Christmas, I'm always thinking in terms of how is this gift going to make me a return on the investment, you know. And so that was one of the things, that was one of my whys for Cricut, and I knew right away like how I could get that return. And so that is why I chose it, and I still have it. It's very sentimental to me, and it was the one single gift that really pull the gift of creativity out of me, if you guys know what I mean. So if you're interested in purchasing a Cricut, I will definitely leave a link down below. You guys do not be fearful. It is super duper easy to use. All you have to do is hop in. Like, I did some incredible projects using this Cricut that I never would have thought of for a home, and I'll be sharing that with you guys in the next video. But until then, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much, Cricut, for sponsoring today's video. Until next time, you guys, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers!